Hi there, Aries. I hope you guys are doing really well. I want to go ahead and get into your reading for the last bit of August 2021. This is a more love-focused energy or relationship energy, so whatever comes through, comes through. It will not resonate with every single person. This is not a private reading. This is a general reading for people, okay? Show me energy for the sign of Aries, please. What is going on in their situation? Past life relationship energy. You have known each other before. Engagement, your love life ascending to a higher level of commitment. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal your past, you experience more love in your present moments. And do this here, and at the bottom of the deck we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So a lot of messages in here, Aries, and some of you may not be in relationships, some of you may. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to pull 3 cards for each. This one's getting 4. So past life relationship, you have the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Lovers, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse here. This energy is talking about somebody who could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Gemini is also presented here as well. This is also an energy about like somebody who's very concerned about the stability of a connection. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse can also communicate someone that is willing to not be alone anymore. You may have a situation here with a past life person or somebody that feels very strongly to you that we are evaluating the situation to see if we want to actually engage in it versus not. And so that may be something here for some of you. I'm going to go ahead and pull some other energies. It seems like some of you have an opportunity here that may require you to do some consideration in regard to your next step, but it feels like you choose to be present with that person. Show me engagement here. And engagement also doesn't necessarily mean that you're getting engaged to be married. Like it can literally, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So next phases, next steps. Ten of Cups coming through here. 10 of Swords. I'm sorry, 10 of Wands. The Moon in reverse. I'm going to do 4. We'll do 4 cards for each. And the 5 of Coins coming out in reverse here for engagement. So if there's been any hesitation here, or if you felt like you've been holding on to something to move like slowly moving forward towards it, it's an opportunity to do so. There's a decrease in mental frustration and emotional instability here. If you've been concerned about not knowing exactly how something's going to go, nobody knows exactly how anything's going to go, but at least it's moving in the right direction. There is the opportunity for a fair amount of love here, moving things to the next level. Not to say that it's not going to come with some hurdles or situations. I'm kind of curious about what the 10 of Wands is, because it can talk a lot about burdens that we willingly carry through situations, you know, and that could mean a lot of things. So I'll get a little clarifier on that. Under it, though, the 5 of Coins is in reverse. So a situation, perhaps this is a situation where you've been dealing with a lack of money, or there has been a lack of money on your partner's end, and that's been getting in the way of a connection here, even if there is a lot of love. So maybe this is the energy of figuring out how to help that along, or perhaps this has been also something where they've kind of maybe seen you as not to say like they're willingly trying to, you know, suck you dry for money, but maybe you've been able to help them with finances as well. Whatever this is, it feels like this energy has been a burden, is lifting, it's changing. I'm going to do some clarification on that, and we'll see. Show me reconciliation here for Aries. You have the Hermit coming through here, Virgo energy, Virgo over here as well. Give me 3 more. Temperance in reverse, Page of Coins. Put those back. I want 1 more for this energy reconciliation. I'm not pulling 4. I'm not pulling 4. I just want 1, please. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Okay, you have the 2 of Pentacles coming through here, and you have the Star. So with this energy reconciliation, the 4 of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck, opportunities opening, especially if there's been a hesitancy to do so. And reconciliation doesn't necessarily just have to mean that this person has been out of your life. This can also mean reconciling reconciling differences between you and a partner, reconciling situations. There's so many different opportunities for that and different meanings for that. With the Hermit here and then Temperance in reverse, it feels like somebody has been kind of out of balance in regard to moving things forward with any type of stability, or perhaps this is this person trying to get better on their feet financially before they're able to move forward here. It seems like there is an amount of love or a connection here that is strong, but balance seems to be the energy that is wanting to be committed to, or at least be communicated about, perhaps a second chance or a new opportunity in how to balance this out. The Star is Aquarian energy, but it also talks about healing. It talks about trusting yourself. If you are on a certain path, or if you feel like a certain calling in your life is presented, then go for it. You know, this also may be somebody who is reconciling a situation where that is an opportunity. They have a new chance, a new choice, an opportunity, something that reinstills hope, brings hope back into their situation. The 4 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck tells me that, you know, if there's been things that have been rejected, they are being put back into focus, and an opportunity may be being presented again. Show me separation here. Okay. You have the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Sun upright, the 5 of Swords, and the 8 of Cups in reverse. So with separation, I almost feel like this is a situation that may be having you, like if you guys are having difficulties with communication or fighting about certain things, there may be problems in regard to what is best in a situation. This also could be if somebody is getting a job, they may have to travel for that or be in a different situation for that. It can talk also about having difficulty with communication, but also a change in that perception as well here. I feel like there's an attitude of needing to find a different understanding about a situation, or being able to talk things through without getting frustrated with a partner. The 5 of Swords and the Knight of Wands, Swords in reverse, it tells me that there's communication styles that can be a bit biting, a bit frustrating, antagonistic sometimes. With the 8 of Cups here in reverse, though, you know, we're not walking away from a situation, we're engaging in something, you know, so it does kind of give a nod to that reconciliation energy. The 9 of Coins in reverse energy, it's like things that have been, you know, we've been taking some time to figure out and make sense of. We're sticking with it, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't come with some hurdles or pitfalls. It just means, you know, keep going. I feel though with the Sun here, there's going to be a lot of awareness being brought to situations that may have been either closed off or not understood properly. And it gives you the opportunity to change something, but it also does suggest that there may be a separation here. It doesn't necessarily have to mean, you know, separating marriages, divorce. It can literally mean I have to work over here now. We have to see each other 3 times a week instead of, you know, 7 days a week, whatever it is. Show me forgiving and learning. So apparently we want to come out in clumps of 4. Okay, that's fine. The 3 of Wands in reverse. The Magician in reverse. 2 of Wands in reverse. And the 5 of Cups in reverse here. Bottom of the deck for that, the 2 of Swords in reverse as well. So an opening up of communication here, or at least a choice being made. There's kind of heavier energy, though, towards the end, just because it feels like there might be something that I feel maybe a person or you doesn't feel like they made the right decision, or they're kind of holding off because they're afraid to make the right decision. They don't want to squander an opportunity. And the thing is here, too, it's like I feel there's some confusion or regret when it comes to making a decision here about the future, about moving forward here. But the decision's already made. It's like we're kind of regretting something here. And I don't know if it's necessarily the relationship they're regretting or you're regretting, but it's something here where perhaps you moved a little bit quickly. I feel like it's something practical or something that's in the life experience, work experience, life experience, connections experience, whatever it may be. It feels like there's an element here where we may have gone a little bit faster and didn't think things through. But it also, I feel like it balances itself out. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify some things here. Why with engagement do we have this 10 of Wands? What is this kind of burden that we're willingly carrying here in this situation for Aries? Pop out. Yeah. So you have the Ace of Swords with the 3 of Wands here. So it's being honest with situations, moving forward towards what you want, being patient in something. Here is the Magician here. So perhaps there's something here dealing with finances that in the future, maybe it's a call for you to just be more mindful of how you set things up or how you engage in something. So with the Magician here, it feels like moving forward very quickly. With the 3 of Wands over here upright, 3 of Wands over here in reverse, there may be some sort of financial burden that feels like it alleviates, or there's some sort of energy that says, yes, you can move forward now, and you do, and it ends up kind of backfiring. That's what it feels like for some of you. And again, it doesn't have to be that this is the person that you're dealing with. I feel this is more situational, okay? So with the Ace of Swords here, they'll be very, very clear about like reading between the fine lines, you know, doing all of the paperwork. If it's anything contractual, look through it very deeply. With the 5 of coins here, though, and this energy, it's almost as if like I'm kind of being told to like, or called to mention like gullibility, or trusting a certain thing too quickly. Feels like there may be some element of that here that can get you in hot water as time progresses, because it kind of locks you into a situation that you might not have been comfortable, you might not have wanted to be in, had you known all of the logistics of it. As far as partnership goes, it feels like there is an element here of love. I'm not feeling like there's a breaking apart of that energy, you know, maybe there's some sort of reconciliation between partners, but it also feels like there's something here that's already established and we're just kind of dealing with like life's ins and outs. What's up with the Knight of Swords in reverse with the 5 of Swords? So we have the Queen of Pentacles coming out here. She's here as well. 2 of Swords here. Lovers, 2 of Swords at the bottom of the deck in reverse. So this may be somebody who's holding their tongue, or perhaps in communications. They also might not be voicing how bad they're feeling about something too, especially in regard to the separation. Generally, the Knight of Swords, you know, and the 5 of Swords, they do indicate communication and harsh communication here. This may also be that this person is upset about separation here. But it feels like it turns out positively in certain ways. But also then there's kind of like this energy where it's like, read the fine print, don't commit to anything quite yet, you know. Interesting energy, Aries. Show me the Sun and the 8 of Cups in reverse. You have the Nine of Swords here coming through, especially with the Ten of Pentacles under here. So I feel like there may be some sort of situation in the future, Aries, for some of you, not everybody, but like there may be something where a partner or yourself has to leave or move on or travel a distance for work or money or some sort of financial situation. And it feels like, you know, this might be the reconciliation thing, like going back into something or returning to something that perhaps you once did, but there's leaving a lot of mental frustration with it. I feel there's going to be some illumination to that in the future, and it feels like this might be it. But the goal here seems to be the Ten of Pentacles, which is about building abundance. It's about taking care of your family. Queen of Pentacles, family energy. So if this is somebody with a family, you know, we have to do what we have to do. I'm curious about this, though, because it feels like you go into something, or somebody goes into something that could be a little bit more problematic, or it could have been better dealt with had we, you know, just been more clear on how we approach something. And then it's forgiving and learning. So maybe perhaps forgiving and learning from the situation, forgiving yourself and learning from the situation. Show me the Three of Wands here with the Two of Wands in reverse. What is this about for Aries moving forward? So you have the Lovers coming out here. Give me one more. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you this may involve a person. Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So some of you may be in a situation moving forward then where there may be a connection here, perhaps with work as well. You have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse here, the Lovers. It's telling me that perhaps there's an opportunity here where you may have wanted to engage with something. The Three of Wands in reverse, it's telling me that you've been hopeful. There's things that you've been waiting for, and now that they're coming back. And it can also say that there's an energy that you drop because it's not what you thought it would be. Something that you were very, very hopeful for, very interested in. The Lovers does not just have to mean a person in your life. It can, though. You do have the Lovers here next to the Queen of Wands, or Queen of Pentacles. The Two of Wands in reverse, though, it's generally an energy where we have decided to move towards a situation. We've claimed this as our future. We've made the decision here. Two of Swords in reverse. Difficult decisions, but being made. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, though, with that, this can talk about something where perhaps we had high hopes for something. We were intentionally wanting to engage in it. And in reverse, it's like now we're dragging our heels. Now we don't want to be part of it because it provides something that isn't for us. It's not something that's tangible, you know, and we'd rather walk away from it here. Give me one more for this energy. This is like really confusing me, honestly. Ace of Wands coming through here. Bottom of the deck, the Ace of Cups. So trying to heal from a situation moving forward. There may also be, if this is a love situation, if this is a relationship situation, this could also talk about somebody forgiving from, you know, forgiving somebody for whatever this is. I don't know what this is, but there's like a forgiveness energy here. It could be a third-party situation. It could be two people not seeing eye to eye and having things kind of fall apart when they move forward. It's confusing as fuck. So you have the Four of Swords coming here with the Magician in reverse, and you also have the Page of Cups with the Five of Cups in reverse. So for some of you, this may be a situation where it's like you're healing from somebody's misjudgment or misjudging the situation. This could also mean that you were trying to involve yourself with somebody and there's a misjudgment here. But the Five of Cups, it's like we're letting go of a lot of that sadness. We're letting go of the regret here. Perhaps there's some sort of reconciliation here with the Page of Cups as well. This can be offers of communication, emotional outpouring, some sort of connection here that is wanting to change a situation. It can be apologies, you know, or forgiving and learning. It can also talk about being able to maintain a friendship versus release everything. So very interesting energy, very interesting energy. I'm not going to lie here to you guys. Very confusing energy, to be quite honest with you. Can you give me some advice here for the sign of Aries? You have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, hitting the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So this may be something where somebody really, you know, we wanted to engage in something, but you're dealing with somebody that doesn't either see the value in it, or it could be you, or it doesn't prove to be anything with longevity. This can also talk about somebody who's more on a superficial level. They don't see beyond what is in front of them, or they don't see the potential in things. So that is something here. Give me more advice here for Aries. Knight of Wands coming through here as well. If this is a connection where people, you know, are dealing with more than one person, this could be a factor here. Give me more. Give me outcome energy. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So any type of long-standing potential here, it's not happening. If there's a reconciliation moving forward here, it feels like that might have been a bad decision. And to have faith moving forward. Thank you. You have the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Five of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Four of Wands. So it's most important here to move forward in your own direction here, Aries. This is your energy presented, Sagittarius, Leo as well. We have an opportunity here to look at things that are given to us. If there's a track record with a person, you know, pay attention to what's being presented to you. The goal is to get out of conflict with a situation or a person pretty much at all costs here. And this could be moving forward after this, or it could just be foreshadowing here. The Ace of Swords in reverse is, you know, dealing with situations here. It's like the Queen of Wands looking at situations that are conflictual, that don't provide honesty. The communication is off. You have a lot of mixed up communication here, Aries. And then we deal with like home life, community life, connections, dealing with the home and stability here. I want other energy here. It's just like so nebulous. I don't like these nebulous readings. Failure. So I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn, forgiving and learning. Maybe somebody engages in a reconciliation with somebody and it does not pan out. That may be part of this energy that's presenting itself. Success, failure, success. Can we get any more bipolar with this energy? I feel like I'm reading like two situations. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull some Denied Oracle here. I'm going to do it for the players. Show me the Queen of Coins. She's getting 2. Acknowledgement, settling, recognition. Someone has resigned themselves to accepting less. So maybe this is, maybe you are connecting with an earth sign, or whoever this is. Can also, the Queen of Pentacles can talk about somebody who's very invested in a situation, or they want to see its longevity. Mindfulness is at the bottom of the deck here. Pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to your thoughts and actions, acknowledging things, recognizing things, settling. Someone is resigned to settle and accepting less. So perhaps there needs to be some more foresight in this situation, you know, especially if we're dealing with a reconciliation here, because it feels like it kind of backfires. Show me the Knight of Pentacles in reverse here. It's falling on the Knight of Pentacles. Narcissist, empath, manipulation, and imbalance. Bottom of the deck, you have liar coming out. So this energy here, somebody who doesn't see the opportunities, somebody who's more narcissistic. Very confusing energy here, though, with success. Underneath that, you have anxious attachment. So with that Knight of Pentacles, it's somebody who does not commit. They won't commit because of whatever reasons they have. I'm going to pull out for failure and success here because, like, it feels like this is the thick of it, you know, and there may be forgiving and learning here. You may be able to salvage a friendship or just part ways, and that might be the successful aspect of it versus being entrenched in it. I'm going to pull some cards for that too. I'm sorry this reading is so all over the place, but it's kind of like, the way like I felt it initially, it was like kind of like hopeful. It felt very hopeful, and then it's like, no, 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 you know. Failure. Show me failure, please. You have the Moon. So moving towards things you're not seeing or you're not able to see, and maybe it's requiring us to take some patience. Sun at the bottom of the deck. So there's a reason that this is happening. There's a reason that there's an element here that's happening. It feels like there's some sort of success that comes out of this, but I don't know what it is. You have the sun right under here, success as well, the sun here as well. So it's like there's something that gets illuminated for this person or for you, but like I can't tell you exactly what that is here. There's always lessons in life, forgiving and learning lessons. But this is not seeing things here. With the moon and failure, though, it almost tells me that like we're operating from an emotional place versus a place of like reality and groundedness. Show me the moon for failure. Give me one more for the moon and failure for Aries. High Priestess in reverse coming through here. Bottom of the deck, the Fool. So new opportunities here. There may have been information that comes out, or this can also talk about a somebody that has not been seen or communicated about in a situation being revealed. Show me success here. It's like polarized energies. Like this reading is very polarized. Like it starts one way and then it's like, bam, it's like very, very sunny. And then bam, it's like black rainy, you know, dark and rainy. Show me success. You have the King of Cups coming out in reverse here. One more for success. You have the Queen of Wands coming out in reverse as well. So this situation not working out seems to be a blessing. It seems to be something that was important here to happen. This may also be a situation that you've already engaged in, and now you're kind of coming out on the other end. But it feels like there's some sort of like positive outcome from a problematic situation, and it's like you can't, or whomever I'm speaking to was not able to avoid it, or it's something that needs to be played out. Give me one more. Show me the energy between the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands in reverse. You have the Hangman in reverse here. So coming, okay, and Death at the bottom of the deck. So coming to a decision here, trying to hold on to something, but realizing that it's not emotionally healthy for you or for the person that you're dealing with. If this is stifling your creativity, if it's stifling your love or your ability to communicate, it's no longer important to stay in. Or not important, but it's no longer healthy to stay in. With the Hangman in reverse, it says that you've received enough information to make a solid decision to move forward. And by doing that, by leaving it, you do really receive some sort of level of success. But it comes here with the Death card, so it's like there is an element that we have to release here. Show me the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so we have self-care falling out on the floor. A couple cards here. Observing, watching, taking notice. Control issues, let the universe take the wheel. Financial issues, this is all talking about financial issues here. Perhaps we jumped the gun, but it felt, see, and that's the thing. It's like the way that I felt it before, it's like, it felt like there may have been issues, but we were solidly moving forward towards something, or like somebody here was like trying to be helpful and they solidly moved towards something, but then settling. It's like if you are involved with somebody here through a lot of love, but then it's like you, or where was it? There it is. It's like willingly carrying the burden of somebody else with a financial issue. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody that has money, or they can dip into their own finances. It's somebody that is also very nurturing and wants to help people, but, you know, be careful if it's at the expense of yourself here. Attachment, anxious attachment, the fear of being alone, clingy. That may also be what's driving this situation as well, Aries. Somebody being afraid to be alone. So it's like they're using their abundance as collateral so they don't have to be alone. Financial issues, I just mentioned that. This is kind of what we're dealing with. So staying in a situation, you know, and I feel here too, maybe this is kind of like unlocking that energy. Like if this has been somebody's the way that they operate, or like they overgive to situations that are not healthy for them to be a part of, or like they've seen things happen before yet they're still willing to try, and they're like ignoring the facts. Like this is kind of where the universe helps blow it up in their face, or your face, because it's time to change that behavior. It's time to not give to things that don't work for us. The last set of readings that I did, the you and the them, Virgo had a very interesting reading. It ended up being a channeled reading, but like it was talking a lot about giving to things and the reason why we give to things that don't give back to us. And so that may be something to consider watching if that is of interest, or if that has been an issue in your life. It was very, from what I can remember, it was very detailed about certain things. And now here we have self-care. So the goal here is to create a level of self-healing and understanding. You can't change a person, but you can definitely change yourself through looking at the actions and the experiences that you engage in and have, you know, from this point going forward. So it feels like the failure of this situation was actually the growth point, you know, for some of you, or for whomever this is talking to. And this could be people in your own life, you know, this might not be happening to you, but it may be happening to somebody in your own life, you know, so perhaps sharing this with them, sharing this video with them could be helpful for them. But yeah, I don't feel like there's much advice to give here. I feel like I've already done that, so I'm going to wrap it up. I know that this reading was kind of a roller coaster, and that's how I felt in it too. But it also feels like there's a fair amount of growth that happens here, and it's just an acknowledgement of realizing, okay, no, I stop this behavior. No, I stop overgiving, especially if something has proven itself time and time again, you know. And forgive the self, forgive yourself, learn from the situation. Okay, this is not about beating yourself up. It's about moving forward and progressing in better ways in your life. So if this was helpful, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to donate to my channel, feel free. There's a link in the description box below, and I can tell you it definitely does help me. And if you're seeking a personal reading, you can contact me at thealtruisticmystic@gmail.com, and I will get back to you. The link is in the description box below as well. All right, take care, Aries, or whomever I'm speaking to. Bye-bye.